slow down where you got the movie. A lot of shows don't get the movie, and this one's 2 hours, which is like 4 episodes. So how did you have to fight for that? Was that a consolation?
It just came up very naturally. When we knew that the show wasn't going forward, they said we want to end it with a film. So it was, I think we'd all been very sad not to have been able to finish off the stories we started. So yeah, we were very happy to get to do it one more time.
And Andrew's home medium is as a film director, so it felt like the right fit, and it felt like a nice way to bring it home.
During Pride Week, how proud are you of this series?
It's the most proud I've been of any job I've ever done, and the most I've enjoyed something, and it's the only show that I've ever done where I can watch it objectively as a fan, even though I'm in it. I love it, and this film is so special on a personal level. I cried my eyes out, but as a piece of art, as a bit of TV, I cried my eyes out. I think what Andrew Haigh and Michael Landon have created has been amazing. To have been a part of that for so long, for the last 2.5 years, has been one of the best things ever.
Oh my God, so proud, and so blessed to be in San Francisco on Pride Weekend. It's like the best, and on this beautiful day, it's the best. It's maybe one of the proudest things that the things that I'm most proud of, possibly because, I really love this group of people that I've been working with, and so we have a really great connection, and we're all very committed to making this show the best that it could be.
You guys are moving on, but what's the silver lining here for you?
I think the fact that we got to find some closure with these storylines, with these characters, the fact that we got to come back to San Francisco and work here again. The city has been nothing but great to us. The community, the film community, the community in general has been so just welcomed us with open arms, and it's such a pleasure to get to come back and do this.
It's really exciting to see how much the characters have changed and evolved, and I'm sure you're going to get there, but with everything that's happened in Orlando and Pulse, this is such a celebration of the community and how much love that there is in the LGBT community. You'll see it in the movie.
The silver lining is I think we told some amazing stories that'll last on. I'm particularly proud of Eddie and Augustine's journey as a Sarah discordant couple and discussing a lot of the things that are missing in television right now for people who are living in today's age of prevention and treatment with HIV.
I guess that this experience of looking has been my favorite experience I've ever had. So the relationships that I think we all have formed with each other are life-lasting, and I think we all feel really proud of the work we made over the last 3 years.
The silver lining is that we go forward with a completely new sort of perspective and kind of a benchmark for the experiences that we want to have in our lives, I think pretty much everyone feels that. This has been it's been so wonderful being in this city, doing a show like this with really, talented, wonderful people, and it makes you want to have more experiences like that. I certainly want to come back to this city. I just have fallen in love with it.
You got to open up a Dom's Chicken, huh?
Maybe Murray's Chicken.
Murray's Chicken, yeah. Tyne Daly is in the friggin' trailer. I mean, how do you score that? How awesome is from Cagney and Lacey, for crying out loud?
No, working it's Tyne Daly. She should have been in every episode of Looking. We probably wouldn't have been cancelled if Tyne Daly had been in every episode.
I'm such a huge fan of Tyne Daly. I've gone into YouTube black holes of watching bootlegs of her as Mama Rose and Gypsy, and so among obviously many other things, and so I was thrilled that she was a part of this film.
Yeah, she was wonderful to work with, and excited to see how it all turned out. I haven't seen it yet myself, so.
Did you guys give each other any parting gifts, like any candy cane grams?
Nope, but I'll save 4 for her at some point and pass them along.
The show's on HBO, so is Game of Thrones. We know you're a Game of Thrones fan. If Augie could hook up with any Game of Thrones character, would it be Jon Snow? Would it be someone else?
It'd be the Mother of Dragons. Right? Wouldn't that be a twist?
That'd be like a...
If we slept with a girl?
That'd be both.
That'd be a huge twist.
Yeah,
and Frankie would love it. Everybody wins.
Wow. Jon Snow or Patrick, who would your character, Kevin, go for?
Oh, Patrick, come on. It'd always go for Patrick. Jon Snow's like a zombie now, isn't he? I think that would worry me. I'm not sure.
Let's say Patrick hooks up with somebody from Game of Thrones. Who would it be?
I think it'd be the Dragon Lady. I don't know what her name is. Yeah. Daenerys. It would be Patrick and Daenerys, and they would fly off on that dragon together.
What does Patrick have against Field of Dreams?
I I think it's just that he's having to share a house with two Kevins. A big Kevin Costner poster with no kind of ask beforehand is quite a big venture into a property. Yeah.
Now the big story this week was the British exit, and we saw your picture around social media saying you'll be back with King George for.
Really?
Have you seen it?
It's funny.
Yeah. Who's a better kisser, James Corden or John?
Jonathan, he knows what he's doing. James is a shambles.
What food item are you going to miss the most from San Francisco?
Oh, so many food items. Byright. I'd have to go like the meatballs at Byright. Oh, sorry.
Probably went to Byright, the little natural market, not the creamery, although I had a lot of that ice cream. I probably went there daily. I just love that place. I love the vibe of it. I love the food from there. So yeah, I'll definitely miss that. I mean, there's so much great food here. Bar Tartine became one of my favorite places. You know, like I was living in the Missions. This like awesome Mexican, and it's such a smorgasbord of like amazing things here. I'll be back for sure.
The taquerias on Mission Street are out of this world. I live in New York, and you don't get Mexican food like this in New York, so I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss all the great coffee. This is such a great coffee town, and just the people in this town they're just like unlike anywhere else.
Someone wants to buy you a cup of coffee. I know you're the one of the straight guys. Someone wants to buy you a cup of coffee. What kind of coffee are you drinking?
I love Phil's, Blue Bottle, Sight Glass. I love them all. There's such great coffee in San Francisco.
How do you take it?
Black, no cream, no sugar.
What are you going to miss the most?
All of it. It's too much. It's all been too freaking emotional. I'm telling you, don't love anything. That's the key to life. Don't love because it'll be taken away from you. I will also miss flying in and out of San Francisco, which sounds a little like bougie, like, oh, my in and out trips of like flying. And that's not my lifestyle normally. But there was something, every time there's not a lot of airports as soon as you get there that you're getting like, oh my God, I'm here. And it's such a beautiful, I love the bridge. What's the new one, the white one? Not the oh, you're right. Okay, that one, that blows my mind every time. I'm always still with my camera out, even though I've taken a million pictures. I'm always like, it's amazing. Look at the moon. Like it's that I will obviously miss. And I'm at the Mission, the Castro. I'm a big, not really original, but it's true.
I shopped at San Francisco a lot, up on, I think, Masonic. I love their gear. I got a hat of theirs, I got a shirt of theirs, and I thought they had probably like the coolest gear in the city. I'll miss that. I'll miss hiking Golden Gate. Central Park doesn't hold a candle to Golden Gate, so I miss it every time I'm in CP.
Yeah, now a lot of loose ends at season 2. How are they going to be tied up, or how satisfying will it be for viewers?
I think it'll be really satisfying, but I think that it's not tied so tightly that there isn't room for us to come back. I'll leave it at that.